Hi everypony, in today's video we'll talk about how YouTube is killing creators, and Hasbro is giving nonsense copyrights to some things. How the YouTube bot is completely broken. Sit down and enjoy the video with me. Don't forget to give a like, subscribe, and bell, or check out Hero and SoundCloud, where new videos are uploaded after YouTube blocked them. Then we have Twitch, where I broadcast. Who would like to chat, can come there, or there is another option, and join our Discord, where we can also chat about anything. As I'm sure you know, last year and a half, YouTube took the monetization for complete bullshit. Yes, you hear right, a year and a half I solved it to get the monetization back. And what was the problem? But to completely break it down, let's go back in time a little bit, to 2014. 2014 is when the G4 MLP videos started to take shape. All is not as rosy as it seems. Hasbro against all odds. I mean, everything related to My Little Pony. Hasbro was copywriting it, or even blocking it, and I mean that literally, since Hasbro was boycotting videos where people were putting in their own ideas, like remixes, like NRG, which was completely removed, pianos, and then good old PMVs. Even Hasbro boycotted videos for animations that were not directly related to Hasbro. Remember the Cartoonist duo, The Children of the Night? Or Lollilop? So even animations like that get copyright, even if they have absolutely nothing to do with Hasbro. The shitty thing about Hasbro is that if you copyright a video that has nothing to copyright, it's a good deal for Hasbro. For one thing, Hasbro gets views. For another thing, Hasbro gets money. So why not copyright those videos? YouTube works with Content ID. It wouldn't be a bad thing if the Content ID wasn't completely broken. So how can we defend ourselves against this? The first option is fair use. What is fair use? Fair use is where a person takes a used work that you use and adds something of your own. And how does that work with YouTube? Let's break down some of the categories. The first category is reactions. A classic reaction, where you just watch and occasionally react. Currently not fair use, but when it's edited in an orderly fashion, it's currently a fair use. Problem, but with that edit you can tell what's over the top and what's under the top. Another example of it with an edited proper video falls under fair use. An uploaded episode without an edit is not fair use. Under fair use should also fall analysis of parody, animation, and maybe PMV. The problem is that YouTube and Hasbro can't tell what should be fair use and what shouldn't, even though there are plenty of sites that point out what fair use is, like Wikipedia and many other sites that explain it in detail. But YouTube and Hasbro always do it their way. The second option is a video dispute. What does that mean? To appeal against the ID, that is, against the copyright. When YouTube finds copyright, and you are sure you have copyright wrongly, you need to click Select Reaction section when you upload the video. Then from the 4 options, you select a copyright dispute. The next you just tick the window. For the other options, select the third option, copyright exception, such as fair use. In other words, copyright is subject to fair use. After selecting fair use, check the next window. In the last one, you need to think about what to write and select. The first thing to do is to choose what your video contains. Secondly, you need to list why the video should be fair use. Then you choose one more option window. And finally, in the last window you fill in your channel name. Yes, there is a lot to fill in, but you can either sue Hasbro and YouTube, which is a waste of money and time because it often doesn't even make sense, or fill it in and hope you get lucky. The third option is a total revocation, where you have to fill in your full name, address, and so on. But the problem with these two is that most of the time the copyright doesn't go through, and like YouTube has in the rules that YouTube can delete your channel. YouTube can delete your channel after 2 bad revocations, even though many times it happened that you didn't have the copyright. Everything must be filled in correctly for YouTube to approve it, and even then it may not always pass. As if that wasn't enough, we'll move forward a few years again, and to 2019, where COPPA came. And what is COPPA? COPPA is an organization for the protection of children's privacy. This is how YouTube Kids came into being. YouTube Kids was founded just to protect harmful videos from children. But it wouldn't be YouTube if something wasn't broken. YouTube, or Google, in 2019 was fined $170 million just for violating the protection of children so YouTube introduced it, but as we know it, the bot couldn't be broken. YouTube Robot was also marking videos inappropriate for children. Current situation in MLP videos at YouTube Kids and MLP is that a lot of videos are already fixed so that YouTube Kids doesn't suffer, but there are situations where it is still not ideal, and especially My Little Pony Animation PMV and some other videos suffer. We have 4 labels here that YouTube looks at, and they are copyright. If the video is suitable for kids, then they address demonetization of the video, and finally they address in video by age if it's 18 plus, and stuff like that. First it goes through the robot, while after the robot, it goes through YouTube itself. As we know, YouTube has to review 500 videos every minute that are uploaded to the platform. Since 2022, since YouTube introduced it, Bronies have been losing thousands to hundreds of thousands of views. Of course, it also depends on the amount of money made. I'm sure everyone is happy to have a lot of comments under a video, but when YouTube marks a video as YouTube Kids, this shuts down comments under the video where no one can write to you, which also got a lot of people excited and started complaining en masse on Twitter, just like with copyright. And what's the best way to defend against that? The best way to defend yourself is to check the box when you upload the video that it's not for children. In most cases, it helps sometimes, but there can be situations where YouTube itself determines this, and I've tried to appeal against it, but usually it ends up being rejected anyway, and you lose both the comments and some of your income. Well, with all this bullshit that happened around YouTube, Hasbro, and Bronies, we get to what we happened. Since YouTube modified the terms and conditions for the affiliate program, what can and can't be there, so we, for my own content, where I did character changes, remixes, gameplay from the game, piano covers, and various other creations, so YouTube always threw something under my feet, so it happened that we marked my entire channel as unmonetizable. Thus the official statement from YouTube was that they have no value added to the video, and was that I used the content of another work. So for a year and a half I solved what to do with it, until finally the decision was made that all my work that was moved to Hero and remixes, music creation I put on SoundCloud, links are at the bottom of the description. To get the monetization back, I had to give away 70 videos out of 110, which is 4 years of work on the videos. So I would ask if you guys would dig up this video and give it at least 100 likes. So basically, this is what happened to my channel. Now I put here various interesting things. I discuss various topics on My Little Pony, of course using dubbed AI, to make the voice seem as pleasant as possible if I do not speak English well in time. Here I want to give a professional dubbing in English. If you like the video, leave a like, subscribe, and that you do not miss any new videos. So AJ Bell, I will be very happy when you come back to my videos. Bye.